welcome back to this week's episode of Too Delusional to Care. I'm McCall, and that's Katie. And we'd also like to give a quick little shout out to my cousin Maggie for making that little cute intro over there. You can go check out her and her friend's podcast, Call Your BFF, on Spotify. Follow them on Instagram, all that fun stuff.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, I can't believe we're on episode 4.
I know.
And like I feel like we've been doing this forever, and I also feel like we have no idea what we're doing. I hope I can actually figure out how to get the little intro in front of us. You were saying that, and I was like, I hope I don't screw that up. But
yeah, if the intro's not there, just know we tried, and we are still very thankful for Maggie creating that little intro for us. So if it's not on this YouTube, it'll be on our Instagram. We'll post it because it's super cute.
It'll just be a reel on our stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, her and her best friend also have a podcast, like McCall said, called Call Your BFF. They're just like us, you know, BFFs calling each other. So yeah, go follow them. I was going to ask you, any sweaty girl stories this week?
No, actually, I think it's a little too cold outside for me, so that's good. I like when the temperature comes down, because then my internal temperature stays down.
Yeah. Keeping your perspiration under control.
Yes.
I
also I haven't had like face powder in a while, so I bought some finally, and then I just keep that in my purse now just in case.
Smart. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Good. Anything else going on? Any updates?
Any updates?
It was Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we just had the holiday, so was back home for that. Super quick turnaround.
Yeah.
It was good. We have a quiet Thanksgiving. It was just my 2 siblings that were in town, my parents and my grandparents, and we're probably one of like the only families in America that does Thanksgiving dinner at like normal dinner time. We aimed to do it at 4, but then at like 3:30 we were not ready, so I just like texted my grandma, and she was like, "Oh, it's fine. We'll just come over at 6." And then we sat down for dinner at like 6:30 or 7.
Incredible.
So right on time. Oh, I wore a ball gown.
I actually got a video from your mother on Thanksgiving of you in a ball gown, and I was dying. She never texts me unless I text her first, which
same.
I'm not upset about, but I'm not entitled to your mom texting me. But I just thought it was so funny. For those who don't know, McCall did wear a ball gown to Thanksgiving, and nobody else did. Well, we're going to have to post that video. I think it's so funny.
We'll try to include it. Well, Shannon was going to, and she's fake for this. She bailed like last minute because she got her tonsils out and wasn't feeling good.
What did she wear?
She wore just a sweater dress with leggings and her little like slippers or whatever. And then
Shannon.
Yeah. And then Liam.
Really bold of you to judge us on everything ever and then wear a sweater dress.
Yeah.
She is so cute.
Very, what is that, like 2017? I don't know. 16. And then Liam wore like a Christmas suit jacket.
Oh no, I don't know if you can see.
Was it gonna focus?
I think
maybe.
It's so funny.
Oh yeah, there we are. Yep. Yeah. Liam's wearing his little like Christmas suit jacket, and then his t-shirt is actually, last year I got Shannon a shirt, or I have a shirt that says I love my sister, and then I got a shirt with Shannon's face on it, and I ironed on I'm the sister, and I made her wear that to our cookie bake last year. So Liam's wearing my first attempt, and it's literally just half of Shannon's face because it was like super zoomed in, but it's actually kind of sick. Like it actually looks like a real like
retro.
Yeah, because she's also wearing like these like glasses or whatever, and I don't even know.
That's funny. I didn't realize that until you just told me. So it's good stuff.
But how was yours? What did you guys do? You just chill?
Yeah, it was good. We stayed around here, did Thanksgiving ourselves. We did have Friendsgiving like last weekend with our friends Kasia and Evan down here, which is like a whole nother story. I don't know if I told you, but I think this was Saturday. Sunday. It was Sunday. And Katrina woke up with some like weird chest pain, which Katrina's always got some pain or something's always going on. And so she had some chest pain, whatever. And we were going out about our day, whatnot. And later on in the day, we were going to Publix to pick up some last minute things for Friendsgiving. We get out of the car and she immediately is like, she's like, my heart is racing. I need to go sit in the car or whatever. Anyway, she's like always had heart palpitations and stuff. So they come and go, whatever. So I'm like, okay, go sit in the car. Like, I'll go into Publix. Do you need anything? Whatever. She's like, no, I'm just going to go sit for a while. Her watch said her heart rate was like 140s.
Jeez.
Yeah. So we get back to the car. We come home. She's like, okay, let me just take a shower for a minute. I want to lay down, whatever. And we like have to be at Friendsgiving in an hour of that time. And she finally started to feel better. Her heart rate went down to like 80s, which was still pretty high for her, but she was like, I'm good. We'll go anyway. And so we're driving there. We're literally about to get there. And we have Bo with us and everything. We're like pulling in and she's like, I think I need to go to the ER. Like it's happening. I feel like I'm going to pass out. My heart rate's like over 100 right now. Anyway, we went to urgent care and they did all the tests. She was fine, but like her heart rate was still super high. But yeah, she ended up being fine. So other than her doing that, no, it's been pretty uneventful. I got my hair cut though the same day that happened. Yeah, nothing's been going on really. I'm getting super excited to come up to Chicago for Christmas. I was going to ask you what days you're going to be home, because obviously I want to see you. And
I'll be
I think
home the whole time.
Podcast together.
Yes, we're gonna try to do a Christmas special or whatever. But no, I'll be home the 22nd. So and I'll be home for like 2 weeks or whatever. So I will be there.
Sweet. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So what are we doing today, McCall? Do you even know?
I think so.
Okay.
We're gonna do a little quiz of like who would like most likely to.
Yeah, I think it's going to be funny because I think we're so similar, but we're so opposite too. Like we are, I think we used to be more similar. And then like, as we've gotten older and we're so alike when we're together, but when we're apart, we're not, I don't know.
I feel like it's like our day-to-day lives are very different.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Oh wait, really quick. We got to just shout out Kelly.
So I'm drinking my matcha. I actually just talked to her the other day. You didn't answer the phone.
I was working.
So he's doing fine. Just also had a Thanksgiving, just like the rest of us. So yeah, we love you, Kelly. And we hope you have a good week.
Yeah, specifically.
Yeah. Okay, so let me get into the pictures. Or the questions. Okay, so I picked an article with like 104 different questions. So I'm going to have you pick numbers 1 through 104. I'll read it and then we'll do it. Okay. Go ahead.
11.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Who is most likely to break the world record in eating?
Eating? If it's hot dogs, probably you.
That's tough because like I'm an eater. I will eat all the time, but you're also a snacker.
I'm a snacker. I'm not like a meal person. If it was like a lot of snacks, like kill a box of goldfish, probably.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go me because I think I also have a lot less shame around it where you're like you'll be eating and you're like, okay, I'm full.
Yeah,
I'm good. And I'm like, I don't care.
I'm gonna push it.
I keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah. So I'm gonna we'll give that one to me. All right, give me another number.
25.
Oh, 25. Oh goodness, do I have that one? Oh, just give me a second. Okay. That's like the only number I don't have. How does that happen? I screenshotted it weird.
Uh,
So can I have another number?
24.
Okay, I do have that one. Oh, who's most likely to be a bad actor?
Both of us? What do you mean?
I know. I'm thinking, okay, Bo, can you get out or up on the bed?
I think I'm gonna go you only because I feel like my life is a movie and I feel like I'm just acting every day.
Yeah.
Like a
I'm
little
trying to think like if we are literally trying to get a role in Hollywood.
yeah.
And
Like if
I
we were in the Hunger Games, who would sell it the worst?
I think because I laugh. So I mean, how many times have we had to do like the intro because I'm just like I can't like hold on. I just get so like uncomfortable and nervous.
Yeah.
And
I feel like
I
I'm
laugh.
also more dramatic than you are. So I feel like I love a character. So I'm like, I would love
Yeah,
to be anyone but me.
true.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, you really know how to like put yourself into a character where I am so bland.
You're
Is that the right word?
spicy.
Yeah,
You can be spicy.
I can. But it's like unless it's my character, unless it's me,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know how to do it. It's a good one.
mm-hmm. That was funny.
Yeah.
69.
Perfect. Ooh, I already know what you're gonna say to this. Who's most likely to be a cool parent?
Can I be biased?
I know you're gonna say you.
No, I think you'd be a cool parent. I feel like you would genuinely be cooler than me as a parent.
That's really tough because I think of like your parents and
Yeah,
how you would be like them, and I think your parents were really cool.
that's true.
Um, I love my parents, but they weren't like the cool parents. My dad does listen to this, and that's going to be a test for my mom because I don't think she listens. But I have like cool parents, but I feel like if I'm going to be a cool parent, it's going to be like we're going to travel a
Yeah,
lot, and I'm going to give you cool names like Pine Tree, and like you're going to be cool, you
that's
know.
a
But I feel
choice.
like yeah, I feel like you're going to be the parent who's just like
Like my mother.
yeah, like
Just crazy.
whatever.
Like,
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
gonna be decorating the house for your birthday, even though you're 26. I
Yes.
just took down my birthday decorations.
I'm surprised you did.
I know, because my mom was here and she brought them.
Ugh, I love her. Your apartment also looks so aesthetic right now. Like
Thank
the
you. I think it's the lighting.
yeah, with the plants.
Yeah.
I love that. This is my view. That's that's a cat.
That's aesthetic.
That's a cat.
Ew. Is it fish or chip?
I think it's fish. Hey, who are you? Hey, fish.
Fishy.
He's a baby. I don't remember the question. Oh, cool parent. Yeah. So I think it just depends on how you define cool. You
Yeah.
know,
You'll be
like
like
I
the
think you're
chill,
gonna just
cool
be fun.
parent. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you'll be like the chill, cool parent, and then your kids are gonna call me to be like, we need to go to Aunt McCall's because she's crazy.
They're gonna be like, we need a fucking break from this one. She keeps making us like charge crystals outside, and I'm
Like
like,
we need non-organic food. I need some
literally.
Cheetos. We're going to Aunt McCall's.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, Mom, can we please get McDonald's? And I'm like, mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
no,
No.
but your name is Pine Tree, so that's pretty cool.
Your name is Acorn and Pinecone, and
I love that. Do you have a list of names in your phone?
of course I have a list of names in my phone.
So I actually just recently did this. Like I was someone who I was like, I don't care. First of all, I don't even think I'm gonna have kids ever. But um I don't know, lately that's been changing too. Anyway, um I have a list of names in my phone. And I think just to get people to understand the names that I am talking about, let me just read you off a handful if I can find them. There we go. I'll read the first three of my name and then the last three. I'll read all of them, honestly. I don't even
Yeah.
care.
Who cares?
Should I just go
This is
for
our
it?
podcast and we can do what we want. Yeah, because I'll read all mine.
Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. Should we go back and forth? This is not what we were recording in the first place.
You know what? It's fine.
But like you said, this is our podcast and we can do what we want.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just go back and forth. That's
Okay.
cute.
Go for it.
So my first girl name is Adeline. I love the name Adeline.
I love the movie Adeline. Have you
That's
seen it?
that's one of my favorite movies. I thought about it. I watched it the other week and I was like, oh my God, this is actually one of my favorite movies.
Literally, I think it
Mhm.
is so good, and I love Blake Lively.
I do too. I know.
So
I like
there's that.
Adeline. You can call her like Addie as like a nickname.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I love
okay.
it. It's like my. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? He just ran into me. My first one is Lucy Ray.
Oh, that's cute. Like
Well,
your sister.
Ray, yeah, Ray runs in
Mhm.
my family. It's my mom's middle name. It's my niece's middle name. It's Lori's middle name. I'm sure there's a few more in there, but
I like Lucy. That's cute.
I love. You're gonna find a trend with a lot of these. So okay,
They like all old shows.
they're definitely
Oh wait.
their names.
My second girl name is Amara. That's probably one of
Ooh,
my favorites.
that's
Amara.
cute. I like that. I'm starting to not like this one as much, but Sadie, I like it.
I like
I
it.
have a lot of these are like just really simple, and then you're gonna notice some just weird ones in here. But yeah, so Sadie.
We're gonna get like tree bark in a minute. Is that what you're saying? I like Freya.
Ooh, how would you spell that?
Freya.
Ooh, I like that. That's cool.
That's cute.
My next one is probably one of my favorites, Lily Rose.
Oh, that's pretty. I like that.
I
Lily's
love
cute.
Lily, and then my middle name is Rose. So.
Yeah, yeah. And Lily Potter, Harry's mom.
Who?
Harry Potter.
Oh,
Ever heard of him?
what are you talking about?
And then I like Cora.
Cora's cute.
Cora.
I like that. My next one is starting to reach a bit. So Katrina's middle name is Louise.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know is a hard pill to swallow, but Penny Louise.
That's cute.
I love Penny.
I
I
like
think
that. I
Penny
like
is
Penny.
so cute. Yeah.
Penny's cute.
So that one. So
I like that. I have Ophelia.
duh.
Mm-hmm.
You
I like
have
that
to.
one.
This one, when I wrote it down, I was like, done. That's it. That's the name. And then after I read these to people, it probably took like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, that sounds like a porn star. Ivy Rowe. I think it first you're like, that's so cute. And then you're like, ooh, I'd be careful there. So it's on the list, but
It kind of does. I like the name Ivy though.
isn't it cute? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how I'd fit that in with a
Maybe like Ivy McCall.
I would name like one of my kids after your mom's maiden name, Shannon's middle name.
Yeah, yeah.
I
like
love that.
I know.
So.
And then I have my last girl name is Charlotte.
Oh, very cute. That's what Mandy wants to name her first girl. This is my last one that I have a middle name with. This is my absolute favorite. Posy Mabel.
Posy Mabel. That's cute.
Every person I've told, they're like,
I think that like I like the way it flows.
I do too, because it's not like it doesn't have too much of a flow, but it doesn't sound like stupid together. I love it. I think Posy is so cute. And
I
then
have
Mabel.
no middle names. Mabel's so cute.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
There's that.
And then for my boys, I'll just list so I have Caden. Nobody likes Caden.
I don't know why.
I don't either. Thank you.
I like it.
Me
Like
too.
Caden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I actually don't have any boy names because I refuse to make boys.
Okay. Yeah, that scientifically checks out.
Yeah. So my next one is Remy.
Oh, I like Remy.
Remi. I love that. So
That's cute. And then I have Grayson, which is one of my favorite boy names.
Very cool. I do like that. My next one may be mistaken as a boy name, but I would like it for a girl. Frankie.
No, I like Frankie for a girl. That's cute.
Isn't that so
That's
cute?
really cute.
Yeah. Love that.
And then here's my boy names are a little out. They're a little Irish. I have Lachlan.
How would you spell that?
Lochia. Nope. How do you spell that?
Well, you'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. I got a couple of years. I have it written down, but I can't read I think I have Lochlainn.
Sure. Yeah. That's how I'd pronounce it and spell it. That makes sense to me. I love that. I love weird names. So,
Mm-hmm.
my next one is Daisy.
Oh, that's cute.
Big fan. So
That's
there's
cute.
that.
I'm sensing a lot of flowers going on over there.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
And then I have Tobias, which again, nobody likes Tobias. But
What would you call him Tobias, or would you like shorten it for anything?
I would probably call him Tobias. I don't think I'd call him Toby.
Yeah. What about your what was the last one? Last one?
Lachlan.
What would you would you
Locke
shorten
would
it to anything?
I think Locke would probably end up being his nickname. But I would probably call like all my kids by their first names,
Full,
like their
yeah.
full names, because I'm McCall and I'm bitter and I don't have a nickname.
Yeah. Well, that's not true.
Well,
You
like
have a lot.
people use like no one uses my like nicknames.
Mm.
You're the
Call
only like
Mac,
you're the only one that
girl.
calls me Mac.
Yeah. I call you Mac. I call you girl. I call you girly. I call you call.
Call.
call you, yeah. I think
Like a
call's my
nickname that like I get call and girl the most or
yeah.
girly.
Yeah. My next one, this hands down, if I had a girl, this would be the first name. Ren. REN.
Ooh, I like Ren. I like
Yeah.
that.
Katrina and I had, I think it was an anniversary dinner or like a birthday dinner at one of our favorite places in Dayton. And our waitress, her name was Ren. It was short for something, and I cannot remember, but Ren was like in the middle, and that's what she went by.
Renesmee.
Maybe. But she was the sweetest person ever. We had her every time we went there. We went there twice. And I'm just obsessed with the name. I think it's so cute. So
No, I do like that. That's
Ren.
a cute name. That's really cute.
Yeah.
And then I have Finnegan. I would probably call him Finn.
I love that.
Do you?
I do. Just wait, things get weird on my end.
Okay.
So Margie. I think Margie is I really okay, so I think like the old theme, like very
Yeah.
70.
I
I don't
like it.
know.
I know. So her nickname's Marge, but her name is Margaret.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's cute.
I think all of these names would be like the full name. Like
Yeah.
for like Lily, I wouldn't do like Liliana or any
Yeah.
or whatever Lily is short for. I would just do Lily. Same with Margie. I would just do
Margie. No, that's cute. That's sweet.
Thanks.
And then I have Kieran.
Oh, C or K?
K. That's with a K.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
This is where things the last three I've done in the last week or so. And I really like them. Sit with them as long as you need. My next one is Swift.
Taylor.
whatever you like I said, sit with it.
I'm gonna sit with it.
I think Swift is cool, especially for like if I ever had a boy. God.
Yeah, that I could see that. I could see that.
Swift, isn't that cool?
I could see that.
Yeah.
And then I have Lennox.
Yeah. Love that. Yeah. Honey. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
I think it's cute, but I think it's like a cute like nickname.
What would the actual name be?
I don't know.
Hunninston.
Honey
for short.
Yeah.
I love that name. I think I got it from Matilda, Miss Honey.
Yeah.
I don't think that was her actual name, but oh, my dad's calling. Let's
Scott.
Let me
Intermission.
Hey Dad.
What's up, girls?
We're recording.
Hello.
Love you. Love you.
Love you.
Anyway, so yeah, Honey. I really like Honey. What's your next one?
Everett.
Everett. Oh yeah, that's a good. Is that Irish or just cool?
Yeah, they're like Irish or most of these are like my boy names are a lot more like I guess Amara and like Freya and Cora are all, and even Charlotte are pretty Irish.
Yeah,
but most of mine are inspired, and I have no middle names picked out because we do like. I mean, I'm named after my dad, but then like my brothers are like their grandparents or our grandpas.
Yeah, and I still think that's the funniest thing in the world.
So stupid. People always expect me to have like a cool middle name, and I'm like,
because of your first name.
Yeah, and then I'm like, it's Brienne.
Yeah.
And they're
I
like,
think it
oh.
rolls. I love it.
Oh.
Would you ever try to incorporate your last name into a first name?
I thought about because I think when I get married, I'm going to drop my middle name. If I get married, I'm going to drop my middle name and make Rafferty my middle name. So I'm still McCall, Rafferty. I ideally would like my husband to take my last name because
I agree.
I love my last name. And I'm like, unless you have a cooler last name than me, like, I feel like we should just go with
I don't know if that's a hot take or not. I have literally encouraged girls to break up with their boyfriends who don't want them to take their last name. Like I've literally said, like, if a man is so demanding on you having their last name, like red flag.
Yeah,
Red
it's
flag.
like you can talk about it, and if it's like I don't want to take your last name, like if you I don't know if you have like a boring I don't know like I don't want to say dumb last name because that's me.
Yeah, dumb.
But,
Have
like,
you heard Katrina's last name? That's pretty boring. Thompson?
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. Like if I hated my last name, I think Thompson is a good fill-in. But
Yeah.
like I have a great last name.
Yeah, you do.
I think
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
used to
but
not
cool.
like it. I used to be like, that's a lot. That's a handful. Can't wait to get rid of it. But I'm like, hell no. I'm keeping that.
Yeah. I think if it's like a conversation or like even like if people are like get mad about like you wanting to hyphenate, it's like why? Like
I have this friend who her boyfriend and her almost broke up. I think they did break up for like a minute. Because she has a really cool last name and she wanted to keep her last name. But she even agreed, like, oh, I'll hyphenate it. And her boyfriend was like, no, if we get married, I want you to take my last name. And his was something stupid, like mouthful, like just dumb sounding name. And yeah, that was like one of their biggest arguments. And I was like, leave. But
leave his ass.
yeah, I don't know. I would totally keep Rafferty if Rafferty
I know.
was my
So it really depends. Like, I don't know. Better have a cool last name for me to be like, you know what? I could be that. Like, I could do that. I could be Mrs. Whatever.
What do you think it would have to be though? Like, what do you think is cool? And it's not even just like, oh, that sounds cool, but like you have a lot of family history too. And I think that's where it stands. Like,
I think we're very proud.
Mm-hmm.
Very proud to be Rafferty's. So that's why I think like, I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would keep Kochansky not only because I like it, but one, my dad does not have boys to carry on the last name. I have one boy cousin who can carry it on, but like, I don't know. I think it's cool. Not even like a misogynistic way. I think it would be cool to, if I ever had children, to give them my last name and be like, look, dad, the name carried on because, he's got 2 girls and didn't expect that to happen, regardless. And luckily, one of them turned out super duper gay and yeah. And so, I don't know. I think that would be cool to keep my last name going if I ever had children. It's also different if like if someone was like, oh yeah, we can hyphenate, like we'll both hyphenate. Yeah. Oh, I'll take your last name and my last name. We'll do it together. But I think it's one thing if only you hyphenate your name or like, I don't know. There's just something about last names that gets me riled up.
I know. It wouldn't really bother me if like my future spouse didn't hyphenate their last name with mine. But if they were like so against me hyphenating, like wanting to hyphenate, I'd be like, okay, I just feel like there's bigger things that we could worry about than
I'd be like, that's controlling. Like, why do you care? It is my name.
Matter.
This is not the 1700s. You do not own me.
I'm still Mrs. Whatever you're like, whoever you are. Or like if
nobody's going to introduce you as like Mrs. Rafferty, blah blah blah. Like it's always going to be like
Mrs.
your husband. Yeah.
And so I'm like, just let me have the paper. Let me have the paper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Especially as a teacher, like if you want to teach, like I would want to go by. I'm like, I'd want to go by my last name, but like even that, like, is a discussion. If you were in between, like everybody is going to call me Miss your last name anyway. So why does it even matter?
I think when it's so like, because I've had that argument with a different ex about like hyphenating or not even like just like the hypothetical, like we're not getting married, but just like the hypothetical like hyphenating, and they were like so mad. I was like, everyone's going to call me like hypothetically Mrs. Whatever, any like you just said. So it's like I feel like we just have like other like bigger things to potentially like worry
Bigger
about.
fish to fry.
Yeah, I'm like, I just feel like this really doesn't need to be like a big issue. Like,
Yeah, that's weird.
Embarrassing.
Oof, I will literally punch any of your husbands, multiple, single, I don't care if you have a ton or not, punch any of them if they're like, no, she's taking my last name. I'm like,
I'm like,
no, she isn't.
I'm taking your last name.
Yeah.
Plot twist.
Literally.
Gets married, becomes Mrs. Kachansky.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't know. Like, it's just like, if I'm not against, like, I'm very much like, I also feel like maybe, I don't know, hopefully one day I'll be like excited to become like Mrs. Whoever, whatever. So like, I don't mind taking like my future husband's last name. I think my issue was going to come if they're super pressed about me wanting to like drop my middle name. So I'm still McCall Rafferty. Yeah. Or if I want to hyphenate, like.
Can we address, like, you do know that you don't have to drop your middle name?
No, I didn't know that.
Like,
you just add to it?
Yeah, you can still be McCall, Brienne, Rafferty, Kochansky if you want.
That's just like a lot. I think I'll just drop Brienne. I'm not really attached to it. Sorry, Dad. I'm not super.
Oh, that's so funny.
Sorry.
I think you all have cool names, but
we do. Yeah, I think so. I think that's where a lot of like my Irish names come through. Like my mom, Brogan, Liam, Shannon's a very Irish name. So
yeah, it's cool. Do you have any more names?
No, that was it.
I have one more. This one has not been a hit with Katrina or anybody. Figgy. Figgy.
Well, I figured out how to spell it on my own. No, Katie, you can't do that.
I think it's so cute. Fig.
I think that's a cute nickname. Like if you want to use like Finnegan or something, and you can call him.
We both have a Finnegan.
I would love that.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Yes, I could.
I really could.
I wish my name was a little bit cooler so that I could convince people to name a child after me.
Well, I've thought about it. Don't worry. I've thought about like stealing your middle name for one of my middle names.
And then not telling me until like after. Yeah. Oh my God, I would absolutely do that.
I know.
Not your middle name, your first name, but.
Mm-hmm. And then even like too, like with Kelly, like same thing with Kelly. Like I've thought about stealing her middle name and like naming, forget my sister or my mom.
Yeah.
My.
I think.
The middle names is going to be an issue for me because I have like my sister, my mom.
Too many people. Yeah.
I have too many people. And then I'm like, oh, well, I want to name it. Like, I want to steal, like, I want to honor my friends.
Yeah. It's a lot of kids.
No.
I'm going to start naming pets after my friends.
That's really cute.
Isn't that funny?
That is funny. Because then when I come to visit, you'll be like, McCall, get off the counter.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, who's on the counter?
Whoa.
Me or the cat.
Could you imagine? That'd be so funny.
That would be really funny.
Yeah, that's an idea for sure.
I'm going to start doing that as well.
Yeah. I don't remember what question we left off on or how we got to where we were, but
I don't either. So my hair's falling out.
So pick a number. Yeah.
Huh?
Pick a number.
Oh, 100.
Oh, good one. Good one. Ooh, who is most likely to skip house chores?
I don't know. We're both.
I'm thinking of ages, and I think high school, me. 100% me. Always me. I think now, me. I still think me.
Me.
Always going to be me. I'll do it. I just put it off.
Later.
Like, I'm such a clean person. My house is always clean, but like, I just.
Yeah. Like I have dishes in the sink, but they'll be put away tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Like other than that, like I didn't fix my couch pillows right here before I left for class, but I'll probably do that like the second we hang up.
Yeah. No, I have to be the person who like, I'm like, God, I hate cleaning, but I will wake up in the morning and there will be like dog hair on the floor. We have like that vinyl flooring, so
Yeah.
it's so obvious. And I'm like, gotta vacuum. And so then I'm wiping the counters down. I'm starting laundry. I'm doing all of that. So I'm always just.
We have like the
You're
same morning routine. I do
Yeah.
like the same thing because I wake up and I see like, because I have the dark hardwood floors and I'll just see like little tiny little things of like cat litter just
Yeah.
from their paws or
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
So like I'll be in my kitchen, I wipe the counters down because I can see the cat hair, and then I always vacuum like right in front of the litter boxes every morning. I vacuum my kitchen every morning, and then I'll start the Roomba, and then that'll go, I don't know, 3 times a day.
Yeah. I just get so overwhelmed, and I need to clean, especially the dog and cat hair. That drives me wild. But
I feel like I can't sit down and enjoy my coffee until like those like little specks of cat litter are vacuumed up. I can't enjoy my morning.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm with you. All right.
Let's do 87.
They go in order. I don't know why it's so hard for me to find them. Okay. Oh man. Oh, who's most likely to cry watching a movie?
Oh, me. I cried. I'm watching Friday Night Lights and I cried because they're going to state.
Yeah, that's good. I cry during really like silly movies or oh my god, what were we? Oh, did you? So I've never seen Squid Games. The first one. Did you see it?
I did, yeah.
So
When it,
I
like,
didn't
first
watch
came
it.
out.
Yeah, where it's like a fake game show. I still can't wrap my head around it.
Wait, did you see the Squid Games where they kill people or the game show one?
Where they like kill people, but it's fake, correct?
No, they're dying.
McCall, people aren't actually dying in Squid
So
Games.
you're talking about the reality show, not the actual Squid Game show that came out like in COVID era, like right after COVID.
Yes. So
Okay.
that one, the first one I didn't see, but in that one, people didn't actually die.
It was a show. Obviously, they weren't just killing people for Hollywood.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I was like, do you really think people die? Because I wasn't sure because I had never seen it, never heard of it or anything.
Oh my god.
Anyway, have you started watching the actual game show one?
No.
Okay. So I started watching it with Katrina and I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get through this. This is going to suck. I can't. I'm in it. We watched all 5 episodes as soon as they came out. And I'm not going to ruin it in case you do want to watch it. But there's a mom and a son who do it together. And she's like an older woman. And the first one, apparently it's set up just like the original Squid Games. And the first one is like the red light, green light game. And I'm not kidding. They made it so emotional. He makes it across the line, right? And he's like, I'm just so worried about my mom. Is she going to make it? Blah, blah, whatever. And so it keeps panning to her and she's talking and he's talking and she finally gets across. And I like without a fucking warning, I just cried. And I was like, oh my God. I looked at Katrina. I said, why did that make me so emotional? So I cry at like stupid shit like that. But
I do too. I'm like Friday night. Have you watched Friday Night Lights?
And the show or the movie?
The show.
No.
It's
I haven't
literally
seen the movie either. Is there a movie?
I don't know.
Okay.
News to me. But it's literally like kind of like One Tree Hill vibes. So it's like an old, like early 2000s, maybe even later, like show. And it's just like this high school football team in Texas. And then like, their star quarterback gets hurt first episode, cried because he's like now paralyzed from the waist down. So I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm like, this poor kid's light. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling for his character. And then whatever, fast forward, they have like a rocky season because the second quarterback was not that good, but then he ends up being really good. And then they make it to state. And literally last night I was sitting on my couch like, they worked so hard all season.
They deserve this so much.
I was literally crying. I was like, oh, I'm getting emotional now thinking about it. But I was like so proud of them. Also, from this show, I told Shannon this yesterday. So like, in high school people would like say like QB1 referring to like whoever the quarterback was. I thought that they were like low-key making fun of him for like being maybe a little much. I did not realize QB1 was like quarterback number 1.
Like the starting quarterback?
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. I thought those boys like fully made that up. I did not know that was like a legit term.
I don't think I ever thought about it that much.
I literally just thought that was like they just gave him that nickname. Like they were just like, oh, QB1. I cry and I cry all the time.
Yeah. Big baby over here. I cry over silly things. Yeah, I would say you, but anyway. Next.
72.
I like it. I like it. Okay, I gotta find it. Who is most likely to arrange a romantic date?
Like for you and me? Like are we
I know, like between us or like
one or the other?
That's hard. I don't know. I'm really good at being romantic, but I would never let I don't know what it is. I'm not like publicly romantic. Like I could set up a whole thing for Katrina that's romantic, but I don't know. I feel like you are just because you're such a theme person and you really go all in with that stuff. It's so easy for you.
Yeah, like I'd have no shame in going to a restaurant and decorating a restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like even going to the park, like setting up something nice in a park or something. I have no shame.
Yeah.
I'm also very like A-type too, so
yeah.
I feel like unfortunately when I do like plan dates with like men, I do end up doing like a lot of the planning because I'm like, so, like you're just not gonna do it.
Right? Yeah, you're not gonna do it right, so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
so.
but I'll just do it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go you because I think we both can do it, but I think you're gonna be better at it every time.
I can
you're
help
just more creative.
Yeah. That's my mother. That is Deirdre.
Yeah. There's not a creative bone in my body. So
I don't even remember what number. 67.
67. Ooh, who is most likely to fall asleep first on a night out?
You.
Me all day long. I can't
in the bar.
stand how long you want to be out, dude. It's like 7 p.m. and everybody's like, let's go to the bars. And I'm like, why don't we like watch a movie or something?
I know.
Here.
And that's so funny you say that because like to me, I have a hard time finding like people like up here that go out because I'm like, let's go out around like 6:37 and then latest we'll stay out is like maybe midnight because I'm like I don't enjoy being out super late. Like I don't enjoy being out past midnight. Like nothing good ever happens. Like it's usually like super hard to get an Uber. So I'm like, I want to find people who want to like go out at like 7 and then at the latest we'd be out would be like midnight. But everyone's like, and it's also mostly because we're all like in the service industry, so we don't even get off work till 11. So it's like, all right, we'll meet at the bar at 11:30.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that one's me all day long.
Yeah,
no shame. No shame in my game. People are like, let's go out. And I'm like to dinner? You guys want to get dinner and then come back?
You want to go out at 3 p.m., right? For like a little late lunch.
Literally. I'm like, let's go walk around the shops. Let's look at the town and then we can be in. And like, I've already planned a movie for us. Like, I'm like, please. Oh my God. That's me for sure. Hit me with it.
51.
Okay. I like it. I gotta find it. Okay. Who is most likely to skip work to attend a party?
I don't know. I'd feel so guilty.
I don't
get invited to parties.
Yeah, I'm like, what party would ever fall in the middle of the day where
I feel like it would probably end up being me just because I work like usually like 5 p.m. to like midnight or whatever. Like I work late. So I would probably have to like call in order to attend a function.
Yeah, I'm more of like I would rather work. I'm going to tell you that I have work to not go to the party.
Yeah. But then again, like I just have such a guilty conscience. Like today I was like, I don't want to go to class. But then I was like, I feel so guilty. Like I don't
don't.
unless I'm like dying, I have not called into work just because I didn't like I want to say in like the 6 years that I was active duty, I only called in sick like maybe twice, maybe.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
like I was in the ER, like I was down bad. Like I've definitely gone to work with like probably like strep, the flu, and I'm like, no, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm good. Don't mind
Yeah.
me.
McCall actually caused COVID. So
Yeah. No, I did not.
no, same. I rarely called out of work until I got to Ohio and like physically I felt fine, but like mentally I was not okay. And so I would call out like all the time. But I was usually just like, hey, I'm gonna be in a couple hours late. And like nobody gave a shit anyway. So
Yeah, that's nice.
that was different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was different.
I'm also like, fuck the corporate world. Like, I'm not screwing anybody over by not, like, when Katrina skips class or something, which she rarely does, I'm like, who cares? That professor's getting paid with or without you there.
Yeah,
Like, they
literally.
do not care. So,
Literally.
anyhow, yeah.
Let's go 58.
Okay. Let's do this question, and then I have to pee.
I do too.
Oh, I'll answer this one. Who is most likely to arrive late to their party? You. Always. I have never seen you on time for anything. I like genuinely, I don't think you've ever been on time for any. It runs in your blood.
The only things I will ever be on time for literally is work.
Yeah,
Every
wearing
other
the
thing-
uniform.
Every other thing in my life, I am chronically just cannot get my shit together.
Yeah.
I try so hard and I get so frustrated, but I'll
Yeah.
be like, okay, well,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. That's so funny. Oh, look, my light's on. Hello.
You guys will like fully all be at my house and I'll be like, yeah, I just need like an hour.
Yeah. That's Katrina and I just recently had this conversation. I hate being late to things. Like I hate it. It causes me so much stress. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so disrespectful. Like, I get into all of that. And she is like, oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever. It's fine. Like we're 10 minutes late. Like nobody's going to care, which is like probably true.
Yeah.
But she used to be very much on time because she was also in the military. And I recently was like, hey, I know you don't care. And I know you don't get stressed, but I want you to know I do.
Like,
and I don't like
on the inside.
Yeah. I was like, if I say I want to be out the door by 3 p.m., I mean out the door by 3 p.m., not wrapping things up here, not cleaning up at 3 p.m., not, putting the cats away at 3 p.m. Like I want to be in the car at 3 p.m. pulling out. Like that's what I want. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm like,
You're like,
I have to be on time. I can't be late. I don't know.
I try to, and I feel all those I feel all that like feelings, and I don't know. I just can't get my that's why if I have anything to do, like a set time I need to be somewhere, like for an outing or something, and it could be at 7 p.m. I will wake up, and I will not do anything because I'm going to be ready at 3 p.m. for this thing, and
in preparation.
I'm going to be on time, but I have to it consumes my whole day. Otherwise I will be late. Just can't help it.
Yeah. I get that.
All right.
Okay. Should we pee?
Yeah. Pee break.
Peeing. Do I look good, my dear?
Do you want to look good today?
Today. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I know you see me standing there.
I already said that part.
I always see birds, and I always think that they're airplanes.
That's like one of those like therapy questions where they're like, "What do you see here?" It's
just
like
like
literally like a
just like from the military. I'm just like, that is an airplane. It was really cool though when they were doing the air and water show here in Milwaukee.
Oh my God.
we'll have to cut that out because I don't want people to know where I live. Yeah, I'm moving. I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, I was like, what do you mean? I thought you were talking about the drop there.
No, that's just, it's just normal for me. But because I have my apartment's close-ish to the water, I basically got a free show because like it was the Blue Angels or something. I want to say, yeah, they were flying around like right here, and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever.
I don't care how many times I've seen an air show. It's always so cool. I hope you can't hear me chewing.
No, I can't. I love airplanes. Like I love every time even when I'd be at work and I would like hear them and I would literally run to the window. I was like, guys.
They're like, we just shut that off. Yeah.
They were like, yeah, we saw it. That's its fourth time coming around, and I'm like, yeah, but like,
have you seen it?
Check it out. They're back.
I love it. I think they're so cool.
Yeah, I love air shows.
Well, we're back. Here we are.
I don't even remember what we're talking about. Ooh, the sun. Should I get the golden hour lighting? Ooh, should I just put this just like this.
Let me take a picture of you. Wow. Oh, wow. Keep your eyes open. Wow. That's incredible.
I'll just do the rest of the podcast like this. Golden hour, bitches!
That's so funny. Let's finish off with some of our biggest icks.
Yeah. I have one. Well, I probably have a lot. I just can only think of. I was trying to think of some today, but I don't know why. This is a common one I've heard.
Yeah.
For like when guys have to chase a ping pong ball. I don't know why. That's just like that's embarrassing.
I've seen that.
That's so embarrassing. That like genuinely is.
Yeah. I think that's a good one. I've seen that. I think on social media somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to Reddit for some of these.
Okay. I'm gonna try to think of some that I've had.
Yeah. I like to read other people's icks and judge them based off of it because Reddit will have like men. They're like, men, what are your icks about women? And I like to read those and then be like, you are such a misogynistic asshole.
You're wrong.
Yeah. Or just like the silly, like this one right here says being toxic. Yeah. That's an ick for sure. So, interesting. Greasy hair.
On guys or girls?
Whatever your type is, McCall.
I guess that's fair. I'm like thinking, oh, I guess, but I do be putting a lot of dry shampoo because my hair gets greasy really fast. So, yeah, I could see that greasy hair.
My hair does get greasy really fast too.
I've seen it where it's like the whole hair.
Yeah, like it's just up here. I just showered. I washed my hair last night and it's still.
I showered yesterday and I put dry shampoo in this morning before class, but like it's still like.
Yeah. I just started using dry shampoo because I don't like the feeling of it on my hair or like my scalp. And anyway, I go like 3-4 days without washing my hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I think because I've been in such a long-term relationship, I'm like, if you don't like it, get over it. Like,
perfect.
I don't care.
You had your chance to leave. Now you can't.
Yeah. And she washes her hair every day. And so I'm like, good for you, but not me. Okay. Ooh, good one. Picky eaters. I don't give a shit. Eat whatever. Well, if you don't, I think I hate this because I used to be called a picky eater a lot. I still get called a picky eater. I will eat just about anything. There are like 3 things that I don't like. I hate ketchup. Like, I hate the smell of ketchup. I hate being around ketchup. I hate you if you like ketchup. Like, I hate ketchup that much. But like, for the most part, shrimp. I don't like shrimp. The texture in my mouth really freaks me out. I like most fish and whatnot. That texture just really freaks me out. But other than that, I'll eat anything. Just because my choice is like a chicken tender or like a chicken sandwich at a restaurant doesn't mean I'm picky. Like, I don't understand why somebody who orders a burger gets to call somebody who orders like chicken tenders a picky eater. Like,
that's fair.
Who decided that chicken is the like picky eater meal? I don't know.
I think from like, because my Shannon's a very
Mm.
picky eater. So I think
Mhm.
like if I was like dating somebody who just like, and she is getting better. Like she does try, like she's trying more foods now.
Yeah.
But I would be kind of like, I don't know. I think it would just take the fun away of like, I like trying like new restaurants and like different like all types of food.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if I couldn't, like if somebody that I was dating like just constantly was like, I'll just have the ravioli plain. I'd be like, or like buttered noodles. I'd be like, okay.
See, I'm like, I don't care. If you don't make it my problem, I don't care. If I can make whatever at home and you'll eat it or whatever, like, don't care. Katrina likes things a little bit spicier than me, like red pepper flakes type spicy. Like, she'll add hot sauce to things and stuff. I like spice, but I don't want it to like ruin the flavor for me. Add it at the end. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
add it to your
Put it
own
aside.
stuff. But I'm not telling you can't make something
Yeah.
because I don't like it or whatnot. I think as long as you're not that type of picky eater, I don't care.
I think
Or
that
if you're,
would be a problem. Like
yeah,
if I'm cooking and like you're relying on me for meals and you have an issue with everything I cook, now I have an issue.
with
You can
you.
just, yeah, you can just cook whatever you want. I'll cook for myself. Like
Yeah.
I'm not making like a really nice like steak dinner. Well, I'm not doing that in
Mhm.
general. And then like with like also
Yeah.
just some noodles or whatever. Like
Yeah, I get that. And I think my parents, I don't know how they dealt with it growing up because my siblings are the least picky eater. They have always been the least picky
Mhm.
eaters ever. Lori would eat pretty much anything. Mandy and Connor, everything. Like my brother is super diverse in his food. Like he loves all different types of food. I was the kid that like you had to stop at McDonald's before you went to the hibachi restaurant because I hated it.
Mhm.
But I literally never ate it. I didn't even try it. And then my parents were like, hey, it's just chicken and rice and you're going to like it. It's going to be fine. But I just like wouldn't. And that I don't know how they did it. Like my mom, I recently, not an
Patience.
argument, I literally was like, Mom, I don't remember you ever cooking for us. Like I remember boxed mac and cheese, like frozen chicken, all that stuff. And she was like, I used to cook all the time. You didn't eat it. Therefore, you ate boxed mac and cheese. And I was like, wow, I don't remember any of these meals that you speak of because I literally I don't know how she did it. I have no idea.
That's
Or
a
my
lot.
dad. Yeah. This is funny. Constantly drinking soda. That is such an interesting one. I'm with you. I'm not
yeah.
like a soda drinker at all. I'm not a big maybe a Sprite every couple of months, but like I'm not a soda like I won't order soda at a restaurant
I
ever.
rarely will. I drink a Diet Coke occasionally. I like my Diet
Mhm.
Coke, but it's mostly when I go back to like my parents' house because my mom brings it home.
Mhm.
But like yeah, that would be. I never like buy like a case of Diet Coke or anything.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I guess
For
that would
legal purposes, she buys it and brings it home.
be. Mhm.
Mhm. So,
That's a funny
no,
one.
I am not. I'm not a fan of soda. Katrina, she will buy a case, or she every time we go out to eat, she will order a Coke Zero or something, and I'm like, here we go. Yeah, those are good ones. Do you have any others? I can keep finding some.
I'm trying to think of like just some icks I've had like on. I don't know. Like I think my icks are like so specific. Oh, I don't like when guys have like super baggy jeans. Like
Hmm.
I don't know how to describe this. Like
With the
if
new
I,
style.
yeah, like if you're still wearing the same jeans you've been rocking since like 2009, I'm like, can we get a
Mhm.
little more like a little more fitting, like get with the style, like
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
think that's where it gets so tricky because you need to evolve with trends, but you
Mhm.
don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
But like evolving with trends and then also evolving with age.
Yeah, it was
Like
like you're like a grown man, but your pants say 16.
yeah, which is cool when you're 16, like that's
Yeah.
the style, the really baggy jeans and like all of that, but don't do that. Yeah. And I think that's what's really difficult about being a woman in her 20s, like mid 20s, because it's like I
Mhm.
don't want to wear the crop tops and like baggy cargo pants and stuff, but like I also want to look trendy, but I also don't want to look like a I don't know.
I have a lot of I have all types of jeans. I have skinny jeans. I don't really wear my skinny jeans anymore because
Yeah.
I never really liked wearing skinny jeans anyway. But I have skinny jeans. I have mom jeans. I have straight leg jeans. I have boot cut jeans. I have just a diverse group, like a diverse pants, and then same thing. I have crop tops, but now I'll normally pair it with a jacket or something.
Yeah.
I'm whatever, but yeah, I don't know that one.
That's
Super
tough.
specific because I know a lot of guys don't like girls when the mom jeans. A lot of guys don't like that trend.
I don't like guys. I think they're all stupid. That's I will rock mom jeans forever. When Katrina and I first started dating, I was like, I will never wear mom jeans. Like, I cannot rock it. I'm too tall and I don't have a butt. Like, I can't do it. I literally don't want to wear anything else. Like,
I love my mom jeans.
yeah. And I used to like skinny jeans. I wore skinny jeans up until I don't even have any anymore, but they just don't look good on me. I don't have hips. I literally have no butt. I am nothing but toothpicks on the bottom half, and skinny jeans just don't look good on me anymore. Mom jeans, however, when I put them on, I was like, I could do that for a little bit. I could work with these. So yeah, I'm a big fan of mom jeans. I think men who don't like mom jeans are sexist, probably.
They don't like moms.
Okay. I am trying to think of icks for me. If I have any. I think just the cockiness and stuff. I hate people who are cocky.
Have you heard of the sassy men apocalypse?
Uh-uh.
So this is for me, recently there's just so many men are so sassy nowadays. And it's I was talking about this with one of my coworkers because we were she was we were both dying at the sassy men apocalypse. And it's cute when women are sassy because we have better delivery and they're sassy, but they're all they're just being mean. They're just being mean about I don't even know why they're oh why would I hold open your door for you, you have hands. It's okay, that's not funny. It's just they're trying to be flirty and funny, but the delivery is just not there. Yeah. You're just okay, wait, that was actually kind of insulting.
Yeah. And I think it can go both ways. I think being mean is a way of I have done it. I am so guilty of it where in front of people I will pick on Katrina and because I'm haha, how funny, and look, Katrina, it's so cute, and she's stop doing that.
Yeah.
Please stop being mean to me. And I have totally changed where I'm oh yeah, okay, that's not cute anymore. That's never been cute. But
not cute to pick on your partner, especially publicly. I mean,
yeah,
I told you stories and
we've both done it. Yeah.
I'd be I've done it and I've chilled out. And then my last relationship, he would always he'd kiss my forehead and then push me away and be ugh, gross. And I'm
yeah,
can you stop doing that? Your friends probably literally think that you hate me. If I go to give you a hug or we kiss and then your instant reaction is ugh, and then haha joke, I'm no one is thinking that's funny.
Yeah.
And I had to literally ask him, I was do you like me? Do you, obviously not now, but back and I was it literally feels you just you hate me. Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Yeah.
I feel now my icks, I don't know. I think now my standards are, I'm just they're so different from when I was younger. When I was younger, my standards, my non-negotiables for guys were has to be tall, good looking, funny, I don't know, just very materialistic qualities that I would look for in men. And now I'm okay, having living on his own, whether that be with a roommate, because we're still in our 20s, so whatever.
Yeah.
If you need a roommate, whatever. But living on your own, has a job,
any job,
a career, has a career path, is motivated, and I'm just
isn't seeing other people.
Yeah, is it? Yeah. Emotionally available would be nice. Likes me would be a perk. But at this point, I'm like, I don't care like what color hair you have, what color eyes you have, how tall you are. I'm just like, you just
If you could just be
nice to me, please.
Yeah. And I wonder if that comes with like age or if it comes with
I
like
think so.
heartbreak, because it's like, I haven't really been in a lot of relationships. I've been in long-term relationships, but my standards are more so like, I want you to do whatever you want to do. I don't care
Mhm.
what you do. I just want there to be a mutual respect that like we are two different people living. Poor Katrina hears this all the time. We are two different people living two different lives with two different perspectives under one roof. Like we
Mhm.
are not always going to get along. We're not always going to agree or see things the same way. But if we can respect each other and respect each other's space,
Mhm.
we're good. I don't
Yeah,
care. Like, I
literally.
don't care how different we are. I don't care how alike we are. Like,
Mhm.
we can find ways to work together as long as we can respect each other.
Yeah.
I
I
think
feel like
that's
that does. I feel like it mostly comes with age, and then I feel like
Yeah.
everybody has like. I feel like for the most part, everybody has like that universal breakup, whether at some point in their lives, whether it be in like their early 20s or their mid 20s, where they're just like, you know what, like this is actually like these are actually my standards. Like
Yeah.
this is the bar. The bar is up here. Period.
Yeah. I think I learned that through my current relationship. I think like before, it's hard to say that obviously I had standards, because if I didn't
Yeah.
have standards, I would have still been with people from the past. However, I think getting into the relationship that I'm in now, we've talked about this like so openly, but like we could have broken up a million times. Like we both had so much growing to do when we first started dating, but we were so like head over heels for each other that we were like, if we want this to work, we need to learn how to communicate. Where I feel like a lot of people will like learn things from partners and then like break up and like use those skills in another relationship. Like we have just like continued to like build on each other's skills and like what we've learned, what we're good at and stuff, and like adapted and whatnot. We recently, I think last night we were talking, because we've been together for some time, and in the beginning of a lot of relationships, you don't know how to communicate with each other and you're kind of toxic a little bit sometimes. And I was just saying, I was like, it's so cool that like we used to have, in the beginning of our relationship, we had so much fun. We were like falling in love. And then we learned how to communicate with each other, and we didn't do as much of the falling in love. And we knew how to communicate correct and respectfully and all of that. And now we're at the stage where we're like re-falling in love and like having fun, and then also like communicating correctly and not over communicating and stuff like that. And I think that has been like the biggest learning curve difference in our relationship. So
I think that's cool. I think a lot of it too is like at our age, because like you guys, like you said, you could have like thrown in the towel many times, but you guys choose. Like you decided to like wake up every day and choose like this is the person I love. Like I know I love them. I want to be with them. So I'm gonna choose no matter what's going on. I'm gonna choose to trust that we'll figure it out together.
Yeah. And I mean, it's that, I think that alone, me talking about this is an ick. I'm like, ew, stop, cringy, gross. But yeah, no, it's cool.
At the same time, I'm like, oh my God, we're adults.
I know. Yeah.
I'm proud of us. I'm very proud of us.
Speaking of, Katrina just texted me and said, I'm craving sushi, aren't you?
I am too.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, should I come over for dinner?
Yeah. I want to live close to you so bad.
I want to live in the same house.
I want to live with you forever.
I want to have bunk beds.
I want to get married to you.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm so happy you asked.
Why are we not married? Oh,
I don't know.
Together, not like.
I really think we would actually, like, I know in the past we've joked, like, oh, we would kill each other, but I really think we would actually be really good together. Like, if we did, like, hypothetically get married, or, like, even if we're, like, living together, I'm like, I think we would actually, like, enjoy living with one another.
I think so, too.
Like, we've grown up a lot.
Yes.
And, like, Mostly for me, because I feel like you would not have like enjoyed my lifestyle of like going out a lot or like coming
I
home.
don't think it's just that. I think you and I, like I said, we have always been so similar but so different. And we are both, like you said earlier, type A people. And like we both have such strong personalities. Like but I have taken such a back seat. Like I'm like very much, yeah, whatever you want. I don't care. Like whatever sounds good. If that's what you want, cool. Like I really don't have a lot of, I don't want to say I don't have like a lot of feelings or opinions, but I am very much like, yeah, whatever. If that's the candle you want, cool. If that, like, I don't have a preference on things in the house. And I know you more so do. And I think that would work really well. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to think that we could do it now at the age that we're at. I mean, we nearly did it growing up.
Yeah.
And then we'd be like, okay, we need 4 hours by ourselves for a little bit.
I think like in our early 20s, we probably could not have done it because just like I think we were living very, very different lives at that point. So it would not have worked out. But I think now, like, I'm also very, like, I'm very type A, but I know that, like, there's certain things that, like, I can't control. So I'm like, we can agree or, like, literally just basic things like keeping the house clean, decorations. I feel like for the most part, we have a similar style.
Pretty similar. Yeah.
And, like, I'll go to the farmer's market.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like we balance each other out a lot where like you'd be like, no, let's go out and like do karaoke. And I would finally be like, okay, fine. And I'd be like, can we please get up early and go to the farmer's market? Or can we go walk around some shops? Or can we sage the house this weekend? Like, I feel like we would balance each other really well in the sense of like, you would pull me out of a shell and I would pull you out of a different shell. And yeah.
I think so too. Katrina's gonna listen to this and Katrina's gonna listen to this and be like, fuck.
What the fuck? I think the three of us would have so much fun.
The three of us would, oh my God. I think we would like, we're the trio.
Yeah.
I think we would have a really good time together.
I agree.
We'll see.
It's
my plans are up in the air.
I know. And so are ours all the time.
That could be my bed.
Literally, this is your room. You may have to fight Nina about it, but
that's fine. Cuddle.
But she doesn't listen to this podcast, so
perfect. Nina, it's my room.
Yeah. Well, I guess on that note, should we wrap up or do you want to? Okay.
I don't think I have anything else really to add.
Yeah. I feel sad about leaving.
Yeah.
I want to talk all day.
I know. This was a pretty chill episode. I hopefully
we did not do anything for, just so all of our 4 listeners know, we didn't do any preparation for this. I did a little bit, but this was a last minute. It was all over the place. And
this was just, let's record today, see how it goes.
Yeah. And that is the definition of us. And hopefully this podcast, I don't really have any plans.
I have drill coming up. So I'll have like some funny little updates, I guess, from our Christmas party that we're having.
Yes. So let's see. So let's go to the calendar.
Okay.
We don't have to plan our days together, but so this will come out in a few days and then we'll have another one and then another one and then another one. And then I would assume that we could get at least 2 podcasts out of us physically together towards the end of December. Cool. Oh my gosh. So we have like a few more podcasts till we actually see each other. That's so fun.
I'm excited.
But in the meantime, yeah.
You stay safe. You keep being cool.
You too. Well, thank you so much for listening this week. We'll be back next week with whatever we decide to do that day.
More delusion.
Exactly. Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much.